MLB Network. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And he'll step off and try again. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Cueto has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career. And over those innings, he's collected over 1,500 strikeouts. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. A pause, and the 0-2. Ground ball right side. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Batting fourth.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play. Pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Dozier scores. Mauer scores. He pulls into third safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. So stepping in, Byron Buxton. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kepler.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Jorge Polanco is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. And that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is there and he puts it away. So coming to the plate, Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. Panik, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Posey has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins. It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick, and then tried to emergency hack late.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that... At the plate, Jason Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Barrios.
The pitcher, number 17, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
In there, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crawford over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. Set to lead off the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Hunter Pence. Here comes the first pitch.
Hunter Pence.
Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pence, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the move is Pence. In there, now the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Popped him up. Sano over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Austin Jackson.
Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Buxton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Joe Mauer.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's Miguel Sano.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Sano.
Changeup in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Number 20, Eddie.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. In his first trip, tripled and cleared the bases. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game. And I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Joe Penn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Snap throw from the catcher. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
This one's down to third. He's got it. The Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
The first base.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Panic, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running, hit hard on the ground at third. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he is out on the tag. Striding in, Byron Buxton. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Center fielder number 25.
Hey now.
It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Max Kepler waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Got it.
3-0. Runners on the move for second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. And he's safe. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. And now the Twins pitcher, Jose Barrios. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hunter and
first offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier on to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. Ready for another shot now. Joe Mauer. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pence has a read on it. 1 down. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And they're runners at the corners now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. There goes Buxton. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Digging in, Jason Castro earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Joe Panik.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. Ready for another chance? Jose Barrios. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
17.
First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Popped him up. Belt moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Brandon Belt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready once again, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one. And he hit. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Minnesota, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
To short.
Kepler.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pence giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Jackson. But the left fielder calls him off. Stepping into the box, Austin Jackson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Austin.
Ball 1.
Jackson.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 56.
And now the Giants pitcher, Tony Watson. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Panik. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Corey Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next to hit is Eduardo Escobar.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Brian Dozier now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for him.
Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Back goes Pence to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So here's Joe Mauer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mauer, the runner at second with 1 away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Eddie Rosario is on deck. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota.
First baseman Brandon Belt. Career history with Addison Reed. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ball 1. Reed has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And it's gone. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. Reed's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. Digging in now, Evan Longoria. Career history with Addison Reed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So striding in, Hunter Pence is working. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
And that's the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Brandon Crawford goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.